fast. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
あんたは話が上手なタイプの人間のようだな。そのうちまた別の物語も聞かせてくれるか？
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller.
まだあんの？
Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
うん。そうだな。イディオット・ドゥーム、ドゥ、イディオット・ドゥーム・スパイラルになったいきさつを教えてくれないか？
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
何がいるんだ？
Booze. Did you already forget our party?
うん。
The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
コモドールレッドを渡すか。一口飲んじゃってるけど。
Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm. I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
何人ぐらい働かせてたんだ？
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals.
ジョギ
Worrying
ング、
about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
ジョギングは役に立ったのか？
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
何があったん
One
だ？
day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
どのくらいびしょ濡れになったんだ？
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
なるほど。で、それからどうしたんだ？
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best. Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
すべての鍵をなくしてしまったがゆえに、すべてを失ってしまったのか。そんなことある？管理会社に電話すれば鍵なくしちゃったんですって電話するしかなくない？
He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this reality is the reality.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
待ってくれ、それだけか？いくつかの出来事を抜かしてる気がする。
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
だよね。まあ、役所、その、ビルの管理会社とか。
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
本当にありえない。
Me neither, Tequila. When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment. I also lost my leverage over humanity. I wasn't a high-concept creative director anymore. I was just some homeless asshole with a premium sensory lycra tracksuit.
それからイディオット・ドゥーム・スパイラルって名乗ってんのか。まあ、スパイラルして
You
たけど
can't
ね。
imagine what that does to a man's confidence. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
なんであんたは物をなくしてばっかりなんだ？
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
A lost jacket. Sounds like a mystery you could look into.
あんたのエージェンシーはなんて名前だったんだ？
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
そりゃ、随分とまた、ハイコンセプトだな。意味は全くわからないが。
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
そのジャージは何なんだ？
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
触ってみる。
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God.
なんだ
It's
って
nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is.
汚かっ
It's
た
like
か。
rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
手さばき失敗した。あ、18だって。えぐ。
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TN, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also
Eh?
have that to look forward to.
そんな素材使ってんの？発がん性。発がん性の素材を使った服？洋服？
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
あの酔っ払い二人のことを教えてくれないか？
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics?
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool guy.
なんかあれだね。薬だね、きっとね。
A gurgling sound comes from the direction of the non-responsive man.
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
なくしたジャケットはどんなだったんだ？
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
うん。ちょっと待って、あんたは警察官に自分が盗んでなくしたジャケットを見つけてほしいって頼むのか？
Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
まあいいよ、引き受けよ
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market.
う。絞りきれてないじゃないか。
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's
う
seen
ー
it.
ん。
I'm all ears, Tequila.
他にも物語はあるか？
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low.
ああ、お酒渡さないといけないの？お酒一本は持ってたいな。うん。なんだよ、もうやっただろ？何度も何度もやってられるか。
Then I can't keep on telling the stories.
そうか。じゃあまたな。
You too, Tequila Sunset.
お酒が必要か。うん。これか。これね、ガルテに渡す。謎の素材が詰め込まれた。剥製って謎の素材が詰め込まれてるんだ。うん。あともう一人いるね。いや、でももういい時間になってきたな。
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
ローズマリー、会えて嬉しいな、友よ。あんたのために用意したとっておきがあるんだぜ、だって。そっか、彼も、土曜の夜だっけ彼とも飲み明かしてるんだな、きっと。ここの3人とは。俺もあんたに会えて嬉しいぜ、友よ。
So what do you want? I got smokes.
わおわおわお。
Very cheap. I got pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
うん。新契約だって？
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
うん。俺は警官だって言ったのを聞いてなかったようだな。
Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
ってのが、つまり新契約じゃないのか？
Aye, it's what I said.
そうか、わかった。
Good, good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
こんなとこで随分革新的なビジネスをしているようだな。
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
どういう意味だ？
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
The hook? Where is it? I can't see it.
称賛するか？安くしてくれるかも。素晴らしい起業家精神だ。称賛するよ。
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh?
もらえたお
You
金。
wanna buy something? Let's keep it moving.
なんでスピリットが1本300リアルもするんだ？
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real if you catch
ス
my
ピリ
drift.
ットはウ
Got
ォ
it
ッ
from
カ
a
か
bit of a
な？
business venture.
はあはあはあはあはあ。うなずき話を促す。
You know, it's funny actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
何がおかしいんだ？
What?
何がおかしいって言ったんだ？
This guy.
こんなスピリットどこで手に入れた？
Oh, this is medicinal spirits.
医
The good
療
stuff.
用。
Got it from the doctor's office. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
いいことを聞いた。覚えておくよ。これもう何言ってんのかわかんない。レモン5個とバター半パック。それで言ってよしだ。言ってよしって何よ。
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
提供したサービスに対して対価を要求するのが、あいつらは恥ずかしくないのか？恥ずかしくないんだ。で、どうやって？
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
あれって飲めんの？
It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the
ホル
back
マリン？
room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
蛇が入ってたホルマリンってこと？度数 98.7%。ほぼ純粋なアルコールだぜ。
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
お、本当に？
Don't say it.
先に匂いを嗅いでもいいか？
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachon is wiped off the map.
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain. But at the same time, you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
それはいける。 それいけるってことだね。そのスピリット。
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
それは役に立ちそうだと思う。うん。
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
3リアル。医療用の青いスピリット。タバコ、ほうほうほうほう、ピルスナー。これはあれなんだ。飲み物じゃないんだ。飲めないんだ、結局。運動向上薬の瓶。精神も上がる。気力は下がる。じゃあなんかで使えそうだな、これ。医療用の青いスピリット。買っとくか。
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
うん。
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
チップ渡せって言われてるけど、さらばだ。6で売れるよ、これ。3リアルで買ったのに6リアルで売れるよ。何かに使うのかっていうと、ちょっとわからないね。こっちはいけないんだね。行き止まりだ。おお。ああ、人がいる。親子？結構遠回りしちゃってるな。めっちゃ広いじゃん、ここ。マグ、サングラス。特大のスーパースターサングラス。お金、船小屋。そろそろ戻った方が良さそうだな、時間的に。錆に覆われた屋根付きのなんちゃらかんちゃら。これは
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
見ろよ、キム。ここにも弾痕がある。ここで何かが起きたに違いない。
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency.
本当だ、この辺銃弾だらけ。銃弾の跡だらけ。
Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
The lieutenant also nods. It is quite a scene. The two of you standing next to the broken wall of an abandoned building, nodding along. The lieutenant is nodding so hard it looks like his head is about to slip off his neck.
じゃあ私もうなずくのをやめない。
The lieutenant matches your nodding pace. He's a true professional at this. The nodding's reaching critical mass. You can't take this much longer, Captain.
やばそうだな。これはうなずき続けると死んでしまうやつなのか？やめる。
All right. I'm glad we stopped when we did. My neck was starting to hurt. If there's nothing more,
危ない危ない。もう死にたくないのよ、しょうもないことで。で、視覚系の装備。やっぱさっき手に入れたサングラスとかかね。視覚が上がりそうなやつ。もうプラス2になってんのか。はあ。これ視覚マイナス1なのか。 あ、じゃあもうこの状態で行った方が良さそうだね。
A scattering of
行こう。
bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
広場の弾痕、裏庭の弾痕、革命のことを知っているでプラス3。ドン。
Unable to
失
piece
敗。
together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
俺は間抜けだ。
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile,
回復しとこう。
and the world, and the living.
無念。あれこれはこっから見れるのかな。古い改札ブース。ここ駅なのか。立ち入り禁止。有料の駐車場。ほう。お金と容器。間違えた。ああ、いいね。お金。ハルン、ピポーピポー。これ何？論理、知覚マイナス2。多分、防具？何？帽子？帽子だ。ワイヤーフレームで縁取られた斬新なファルーン、ピポー帽子。かぶってみようか。論理プラ2、知覚マイナス1。どういう風にかぶるのこれ。あーそういう帽子か。はあはあ、ニット帽みたいなやつね。間違えた。論理プラ2はいいね。よし、じゃあちょっと一旦ここ調べて、ドアに缶抜きがかけられているばかりか近づくことすらできない。はい。じゃあ一旦、帰りますか。あれ、こっからファストトラベルはできない。今日漁師たちの小屋に行かないといけないのかな。オッケー。急げ急げ。どっからでも移動できるわけじゃないんだね。これも見てっか、一応。なんかいろいろありそうだけどな。梁がひび割れている。橋は自壊したのではなく砲撃で崩れたのだ。お金だ。よしよしよし。うん。この辺から移動できない？あ、移動できる。マルティネーズ海浜地区。ああ、いいですね。楽ですね。この後の予定としては、21時に、バルコニーに行かなきゃいけないんだよね。なので、そうね。その前にイブラートのところで報告したいところですが、やっぱ鏡しかないね、もうね。じゃあもうあえてここに泊まる必要もないのか。今晩は 小屋に泊まってみようかね。よし、じゃあ、彼に剥製を渡し、
Can I help you?
ガルテ、ワーリングに飾る新しい鳥を持ってきた。エリマキライチョウの剥製を手渡す。
What is this thing?
ちょっと小さいけどな、壁に飾ったらいいんじゃないかと思って、俺はそういう景観なんだ。まあどっちでもいいけどな。こっちは謝罪の印か。謝罪の印っていうことにしとくか。大盗賊カモメを壊したことを謝りたくてね。このエリマキライチョウが謝罪の印だ。
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
おう。
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes.
あれか。再生装置がないとカラオケもへったくれもないのか。なるほど。再生装置っていくらするんだろうね。ここだっけ。
Hello again. How can I help you?
逃走中の危険運転犯について何か知ってることはないか？
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
そいつが屋根の上を走ってる時も何も聞こえなかったのか？
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting
そのぐらいの感じだったんだ。
and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
じゃあ運転手が誰だったのかはわからないんだな。
He shakes his head, slowly. 買いたいんだけど、買うのって、 The boomboxes wait on the shelves.
ラジカセね。これだ。
Harmon Waushi
12するか。
with its tape reel eyes.
買うか。
And here you are.
高い。
Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
これ手に持って、あ、方眼も渡せるな。あれテープは？まあ、いっか。でか、思ってたよりでかかった。ラジカセ。こんなんもう一昔前のニューヨークの地下鉄じゃないか。これ、なんか変な曲鳴ってるけど、これラジカセのせい？トゥントゥクトゥントゥク鳴ってるけど。私このために12リアルも払ったの？
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing in
あれ、
that
カラオケ
new
歌えない
sure
な
made a difference in his attitude.
再生するにはラジカセが必要。ラジカセは持ってる。
The porter reel is just
ああ、
what
い
you
いね、いいね。
needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
再生ボタンを押す。
You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
携帯式リールから無難な距離を保って待つ。
Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
これをカラオケで歌えるだろうか。歌えそうな気がする。
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses.
完璧に覚えてるぞ。3節ともな。
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
それは
Gart, you have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
よし。説得しよ
Hey, was there something you needed?
う。ガールって今すぐカラオケがしたい。
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
誰にも歌わせないならどうしてマイクなんか設置してる？
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
44年のカラオケ大厄災。44年に何があった？
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
小道具のはずがない。客のために設置してあるんだろ？定期的に使われてるのを知ってるぞ。
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
俺はちゃんとした客だぞ。料金は払ってるんだからカラオケマシンを使う権利がある。
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
それなら大丈夫だ。曲のテープを自分で持ってきた。
The man in the vest and the
あ、
violet
失っちゃっ
shirt
た。
stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine, fine.
やっ
Climb
た
on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
歌えるぞ。
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
不安？この曲に何かやっぱり
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
ちょっと一旦立ち去る。演劇ね。演劇と、あとなんか、この辺歩いた時に、ほらほら、これ。これ何？しっくりくる。あなたはここに所属している。なんのこっちゃ。演劇をあげる。演劇は今、 マイナス1。マイナスのついているものがあるね。スーパースターのサングラスかけるか。演劇プラスの装備があったような、ありました。うん。以上かな。これで演劇プラス3、マイナス1からプラス3になったので、多少はね。
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
見ろよ、キム。この俺が今からカラオケをするぞ。
I can see that.
マイクに唇を押し当ててテストする。
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Where should you stand? Hands. Where do you put your hands?
あ、やば。まずは店内を眺める。
There are some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours.
うわー、手のやり場が不明。マイクに近すぎる。一旦立ち去る？立ち去っ
The
て、
stage is all you feel.
So, are you ready for
立ち
your
去ってもダメ
thing?
か。これレ
Let
ッ
me
ド
know
ス
when
キ
I
ルチェッ
should
クだ
turn
っ
on
て。
the karaoke carousel.
いや、失敗したな。やるしかないか。13。44まで8が出れば勝ち。
The air is thick with anticipation.
食堂の空気が期待に満ちております。
The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts. God.
マイナス2のオプションがなきゃ勝ててたな。
I would often go there
やだ。
to the tiny church there,
うまく歌いたかった
the
よ。
smallest church in Sansan. Though it once was larger, how the real may rest there, down through the mist there, towards the seven sisters, towards those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now
熱唱。熱唱は熱唱だな。
None of this matters. And all
おほほほって言ってる。レベル上がった。まあまあまあまあね。うん。
Did you hear that? The most pathetic applause in the world.
拍手の
Made of pity.
まばらな
No
拍手。
matter the time of day or how small the audience. This is a pitiful applause.
気に入らなかったんだろ？え？
Your words echo in the karaoke mic. They sound sparse. The room is almost empty.
Quit yelling into the mic.
怒られた。俺はクソ思いの丈を込めて歌ったのに、お前らはクソったれどもの胸には響かなかったってのか？
You hear, or think you hear, uncomfortable shifting around. A bit of laughter, maybe. No one saying anything.
もう一回歌いたい。
I'm gonna unplug the mic now, okay?
歌のことなんか何もわからねえくせに。これが本物の歌なんだぞ。俺は本物の感情を歌い上げたんだ。
That's it. I'm unplugging it.
切られた。
That's it. You're unpowered.
無力だ。
Let's go, officer. These people wouldn't know a good performance if it beat them in the ass.
あんたは気に入ってくれたか？
Detective Dubois, it was downright tragic. Now, let's go.
底抜けに痛々しかったか。
I mean it, he thinks. To him, being a cop in the RCM was truly expressed in that.
残念だ。マイクから手を離す。ありがと
Wow.
う。うん。
Just wow. I hope you really enjoyed yourself.
何しろ聞いてるこっちはだって。
Because for the rest of us, that really sucked.
忘れてくれ、調子が悪かったんだ。
How can I forget about it? It was unforgettable.
じゃあな。聞いてた？
Oh, hello, dear.
大丈夫ね？聞いてた？
Again? I can't believe this shit.
あ、大丈夫
He
そうね
might。be wearing a disguise.
さてさて、17時半ね。イブラートのところへ行きましょう。なんかアイテムゲットした？テープは帰ってこないんだ。あ、これ渡そうか。砲丸投げのやつ。テープ帰ってこないのか。うん。あれ？よいしょ。視覚計算、演劇。よし。一旦じゃあもうテープやめて。うん。やっぱこの、あれだね、ラジカセ持ってると音が鳴るんだね。トゥントゥクトゥントゥク。レベルアップです。できます。何をあげますか？演技も割と使うんだね。口笛もそうだし、最近だと。肉体装置。バーベルか。でもやっぱ肉体装置多いな。肉 体装置4ぐらいに上げとくか。やっぱ私の、強みはこの下の、こっから下の部分だよね、きっとね。運動能力、肉体、うん、体を使ったスキル。どうしようか。そうだ、砲丸投げ。
Officer,
お、ライフルについても
pull
聞ける。
yourself together, Rene. What do you want?
新しいブールを見つけてきたぞ。弾を差し出す。
What is this? Are you mocking us? This is a copy tonk.
違うのか。
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
本当に面目ない。これしか見つからなかった。
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine. I guess you did attempt to right your
やった。
hooliganism. Consider
He mumbles something to himself. It seems to be a variety of curses.
達成。このライフルについて知ってることを教えてくれないか？
it's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
そこの地下室にあった。
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
うん、そうか。弾薬を探すのも無理。この人謎なんだよな。よし。じゃあ、今回一旦ここで区切りますか。イブラートのところにこれからこの後行きましょうかね。うん。はい。ではよろしければ次回もご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。